A manager checks in with his ball club.
Jay Anthony is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Douglas Fox. Popped him up. Centeno has a play, and he brings it in on a warning track. Ready for another chance? Mike Webster 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Digging in to try it again, Rudy Priest. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Fry is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Pedro Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Bradford McGraw. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Midland Rockhounds wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jay Anthony comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 99, Jay Anthony.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bradford McGraw 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gillespie has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jason Nunez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Rough Riders came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Enrique Velasquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jay Anthony hammers down the save, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. Jay Anthony takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 99, James Anthony.
Striding in to start the 9th, John Worley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
McCord comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in, Frank Valdez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that'll be the second out. Ready once again, Douglas Fox. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Fry on the move, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Frisco Rough Riders jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ricky Jordan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jay Anthony records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa.
This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. The 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, George Aponte. He singled his last time up.
George Aponte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Anthony has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Aponte, base runner at first with one out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Ruben Links. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Frisco took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Austin Bivens-Dirks earns the win, his 2nd. Brady Baggett worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Jay Anthony takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 99, James Anthony.
Settling in now, Ruben Links. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a breaking ball stays outside. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He throws him on the fastball there. Ruben Links becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him to go down swinging there. Boone Devine goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Leroy Ochoa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes?
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Frisco Rough Riders rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Merle McGee earns the win, his 2nd, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Jay Anthony retires the side to hammer down the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. Jay Anthony comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 99, James Anthony.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Leroy Ochoa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cross backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Elbert. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jody Kershaw wins his 3rd of the season. Brian Mitchell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jay Anthony earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Frisco.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Javier Campillo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Into the box now, Enrique Castillo. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
In now, Jason Bowden. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fry waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Robbie Green. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fry is there, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Andres Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ayala comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Vaughn Sherman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they go quietly here in this half inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Diggs. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Digging in to try it again, Manuel Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Michael Montag is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to inning number 12 we go. Julian Rivera is on now, hoping to finally wrap things.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Frisco posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Ricky Jordan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sean Beltre pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 3 runs on 15 hits. 2 errors, they left 15 men on base. For the Hooks, 2 runs on 8 hits. 3 errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Frisco, number 99, James Anthony.
Ready once again, Harvey Queen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Gillespie in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. McCord is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Jason Bowden, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
9th win of the year. Bobson Dugnut only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
leading off the inning, Javier Campillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Standing in, Enrique Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Enrique Castillo.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball. For a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Anthony, a California-born ball player, has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed. He's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. McCord is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first two of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Frisco jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Enrique Liriano gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Jay Anthony wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. Jay Anthony has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 99,
Ryan Jacques is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Left fielder, Ryan Jacques.
Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Jacques becomes the first out of the inning. Kyle Farmer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. No balls and one strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Round right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Dwayne Mullen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. At the knees, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The South Division Stars from the Texas League are on top, 10-3. Scotty Kyle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 34, Scotty Kyle.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Southern Division jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Cole is the winning pitcher of record. Casey Overmeyer only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.
A manager admonishes his pitching staff for giving away too many free bases.
Jay Anthony enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vincent Bai. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Andreas Murillo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Medrano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fry has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Springfield's out in front, 4-2. 4-2 the final score tonight. Springfield Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chet Billingsley earns his team leading 11th win. Bernard McDonald hammers down the save, his 18th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Rough Riders, 2 runs, 6 hits.
Jay Anthony takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
James.
Ready for another chance. Angel Taveras. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Leading off with
And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2. Ready now, Mickey Martin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied them up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Scott Cole wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Paul Fellows was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jay Anthony closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And we remind you to please. Your attention, please.
Now batting, Geraldo Ramos. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cross is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Into the box now, Robert Guevara.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A wave and a miss. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Now batting, right fielder, Bo Medrano.
Standing in now, Bo Medrano. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jody Kershaw earns win number 4 on the season. Alfonso Vasquez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Jay Anthony earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Jay Anthony comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Anthony.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Henry Varela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Too high. 1-2. Anthony, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now batting, left fielder, DeAndre.
Into the box, DeAndre Kalita, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Fry moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Harold Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Now he'll step off. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide. Digging in, Scott Warden.
Leading off for the Drillers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pop up. Anthony over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Farmer.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Guadalupe. Cairo, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This one's flared off to the right side. Cross is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. Into the box, Luis Manuel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right.
Back to the mound. And there's one down now. Stepping in, Mickey Martin. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Mickey Martin becomes out number 2 this inning.
Number 2.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-1 pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Spanos. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Benito Campos will be summoned here to start the home 12th in the best game. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Benito Campos wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Julian Rivera records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Jay Anthony comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 99, Jay Anthony.
Ready for another shot now. Rocky Gale. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 1 away. Digging in once again, Brian Valdez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Popped high in the air. Cross is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, George Aponte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Frisco came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Benito Campo.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Frisco, number 99, Jay.
Ready once again, Enrique Castillo, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Bowden. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jason Bowden.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ayala is over, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Green. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance, Andres Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Nothing across here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. Striding in once again on Sherman. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. ready with the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Ryan Diggs.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Diggs.
He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ayala is going to get there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Tim Fedorovich. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously something else.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a win. So striding in, Michael Montag. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Striding forward now is the DH, Javier Campillo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Jay Anthony earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders. 7. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Frisco.
So digging in now, Jason Bowden. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robbie Green. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. So strike. from the stretch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rough Riders took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Scott Cole pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Chris Pacheco couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss.
For the victorious, your attention, please. Now pitching for Frisco.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tim Fedorovich. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So stepping in, Harvey Queen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Michael Montag, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Austin Bivens-Dirks notches his 3rd win of the year. Jay Anthony wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final.
Jay Anthony is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. At the plate, Ruben Links. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
In there, strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ruben Links goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Esteban Rodriguez.
In now, Esteban Rodriguez, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Jay Anthony enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Valdez. He singled his last time up.
Brian Valdez.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Cross waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, George Aponte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he takes strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. It takes a little bit of the wind out.
Jay Anthony enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Leroy Ochoa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Anthony, a 6-foot 10-inch right-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bunt up the line. That winds up foul.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Leroy Ochoa becomes the first out in the 9th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The San Antonio Missions get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Jay Anthony is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 99.
Digging in, Leroy Ochoa. He singled his last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Anthony, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, and a 2-seam fastball.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Cordova.
Alan Cordova hits next. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more on this Sunday night. Ready for another shot now, Brian Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Little dribbler down the line. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, George Aponte. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Damon Underwood. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Elbert. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fry is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ruben Links earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cross moving to his left. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Esteban Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. San Antonio's out in front, 4-1. Leading off the inning, Leroy Ochoa, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another chance? Alan Cordoba. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent... is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Striding in once again, Boone Devine. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate for him to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Benito Campos enters from the pen. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Missions jumped out to an early lead in the first.